Pirates of the Caribbean 6 should only bring back Jack Sparrow under one condition. There's a lot to break down from why Pirates 6 is taking so long to everything known about the movie so far. Let's dive in. If Jack Sparrow returns, he should take a backseat. While Johnny Depp won his legal battle, other factors make his return complicated. He's now in his 60s, making it harder to play a role he first took on in his late 30s. Plus, Jack's story has already been told in depth. Instead of making him the lead again, the best approach would be to have him as a supporting character. There are ways to bring him back without overdoing it. He could be an older, wiser pirate mentoring a new generation, or just make a brief, nostalgic appearance. Truth is, his wild antics have played out over 5 films. He's quirky, loud, and usually tipsy, but that formula has already been explored. A fresh take on the franchise means shifting the spotlight to a new protagonist. Even in past movies, Jack worked best when he had a team around him. He wasn't great at leading a large crew, but with Will Turner and Elizabeth Swann by his side, he managed to be the hero. His charm and bizarre strategies were at their peak when contrasted against more serious, level-headed characters. He stands out, but he works best as a sidekick rather than the main driving force of the story. And it's not just Will and Elizabeth. Jack's dynamic with Barbossa was electric. Depp's ability to bounce off other actors made Jack Sparrow such a standout character. Without that team element, Jack would likely just get into trouble with no real way out. He's an amazing character, but he needs balance to work effectively on screen. If Jack steps into a supporting role, the movie needs strong new leads to take his place. Depp is the face of the franchise, and Jack Sparrow is the most recognizable part of it. While that worked for past films, it also makes it tough to shift focus. The new protagonist will have to be compelling enough to carry the movie without Jack stealing the show. With the right casting and character development, a new lead could even surpass Jack Sparrow. But if the new characters aren't strong enough, bringing Jack back at all would be a mistake. He'd just overshadow the story and confuse audiences about the direction of the new films. It's been 8 years since the last Pirates movie, so it's no surprise fans are wondering why Pirates 6 is taking so long. Since 2003, the franchise has released a movie every few years, earning over $4.05 billion worldwide. The last film, Dead Men Tell No Tales, came out in 2017. Based on past patterns, the next installment should have already happened, but Pirates 6 has been stuck in limbo. The franchise has a lot to figure out, especially after the last few films got mixed reviews. On top of that, Johnny Depp's legal battle created even more uncertainty. The delays make sense. Disney has to sort things out before moving forward. The 6th Pirates movie has technically been in development since 2019. Sure, at first, Disney planned to film Dead Men Tell No Tales and Pirates 6 back-to-back, with Kaya Scodelario returning as Karina Smythe and Joachim Ronning directing. By 2020, producer Jerry Bruckheimer said the script was almost done, but then updates stopped. Recently, Bruckheimer revealed that the script should be finished soon and hoped Disney would approve it. His comments suggest that previous versions weren't meeting expectations, causing further delays. On top of that, controversies around Depp and the 2023 Writers Guild of America strike didn't help. However, Bruckheimer is still hopeful that Disney will finally greenlight Pirates 6. The biggest update came in March 2024, when Bruckheimer confirmed that the next Pirates film would be a reboot. He explained, "We're going to reboot Pirates so that it's easier to put together because you don't have to wait for certain actors." The certain actors he's likely referring to include Johnny Depp. Given the controversy surrounding him, a reboot had been rumored for a while, but this officially confirms that Disney is moving forward with a fresh start. Johnny Depp was the heart of the Pirates movies, and his portrayal of Jack Sparrow played a huge role in their success. But his legal battle with Amber Heard caused major issues for the franchise. At one point, Disney cut ties with him. During the trial, Depp even stated that he would never return, saying if Disney came to you with $300 million and a million alpacas, nothing on this earth would get you to go back. His stance complicated things for Pirates 6. The movie was reportedly in the works, but Disney hadn't officially approved it. Depp described it as being in a dangle mode, meaning it was stuck in limbo. Ultimately, Disney decided on a reboot instead of a sequel, which Bruckheimer has now confirmed. With Pirates 6 shaping up to be a reboot, the big question remains, will Johnny Depp ever return? While his 2022 trial comments made it sound like a definite no, Bruckheimer has hinted that the door isn't completely closed. Rumors suggest Disney had two scripts written, one with Jack Sparrow and one without. Many fans feel Pirates wouldn't be the same without Jack, and his possible return remains a huge talking point. But for now, Disney seems to be moving in a different direction. Even if Pirates 6 suddenly dropped, it would still break an unfortunate record, the longest wait for a sequel in the franchise's history. The first 3 movies came out quickly, between 2003 and 2007. Then, On Stranger Tides, released in 2011, followed by Dead Men Tell No Tales in 2017. But Pirates 6, it's been 8 years, and there's still no clear idea of what it will look like. Between Johnny Depp's uncertain return and the scrapped Margot Robbie reboot, the franchise feels more lost than ever. Whether the next movie brings back familiar faces, reboots everything, or spins off in a new direction, nothing is set in stone. Even if Pirates 6 was ready to go, it would still break the franchise record for the longest gap between movies. Before now, the longest wait was 6 years between On Stranger Tides and Dead Men Tell No Tales. Before that, the 4-year gap between the original trilogy and On Stranger Tides was already a big jump. A spin-off could expand the world and bring back familiar faces, but without key players, it might feel unnecessary. And let's be real, the original trilogy's storylines were already complicated enough without throwing in even more lore. On the other hand, a full reboot that erases everything could feel like a lazy retread, struggling to win over new fans while alienating old ones. At this point, it's no surprise Pirates 6 is still stuck in limbo. The franchise just doesn't seem to know what to do next. And that's it for today's video. Thanks for watching and see you next time.